All right. What you guys think of my little beatbox? That was cool. It was so cool. I'm gonna give myself another round of applause. Yeah. Let's crack into this. I'm getting hungry. Also, hello, everybody. Welcome to another amazing episode of the Let's Have Lunch series, where I'm going to be eating some lunch and you guys are going to watch, because that's YouTube for you. Izzy Moonbow says hi. Hi, Izzy Moonbow. Queen Day and Night says hello. Taylor Edwards says, I'm curious, Watch Pony, have you ever read the How to Train Your Dragon book? Slayron Hunter says, man, I haven't been to these streams in a very long time, and I'm happy to announce that university is finished. Yo, Slayron Hunter, that is true. It's been a hot minute. How have you been? Also, Slayron Hunter, congrats on the university finally being finished. Did you know I was in university, but I dropped out? Yep. But I'm actually thinking about going back in, just because I literally have like one season left, or one semester left, and then I would actually get my AA. My AA was in small business, and I was like, I'm already a business tycoon with this YouTube channel BS. That's why I didn't finish it. But yeah, what's your major, dude? Like, congrats again. Queen Day and Night says, I watched the movie. No spoilers! Well, actually, I mean, it's a remake, so we technically already know what happened, unless you somehow did not watch the very first How to Train Your Dragon. But yeah, I have not seen the How to Train Your Dragon yet, but I got the Burger King meal. I say go for it, Watch Pony. Yeah, when I'm not busy. Let's see, go for it, says Queen Day and Night. Hey, nice. DJ Hazardous says, I won't be watching the remake of the movie. The original is perfect and loved it. Ooh, okay. Well, I kind of agree with you there, DJ Hazardous. Also, hello, DJ Hazardous. Thank you for the little horsey and the little wave thing. I watched the movie. Taylor Edwards says hi. Hi, Taylor Edwards. Awesome. Rarity loves it. So Rarity loved the How to Train Your Dragon movie? I've seen all of the movies. Me too. I have seen How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3. Loved all three of them. I have not seen the series. Like, I think there was a TV series about How to Train Your Dragon. I did not see that. But I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this new IMAX version. And I want to see it in IMAX too. I want like the big screen experience for this one. Taylor Everett says, honestly, I agree with that statement. So many of these remakes really don't have the respect for the original. Oh, dude. Taylor Edwards, you are preaching to the choir. Like, the biggest culprit of these is obviously Disney, with them remaking every single Disney classic, like, over and over again. Like, come on, Disney. And the sucky part is that they are the ones that are freaking deftone about having respect for the original. Like, they are doing such a awful job. I'm sorry. I recently saw the Lilo and Stitch, and I thought it was better than the usual Disney remakes, but it absolutely, really, more than anything, makes me just want to watch the original again. Yeah, and that's honestly the biggest thing of every single Disney remake, is that it just makes me want to watch the original. Like, that's not a very good remake if you're making people just want to watch the original. Hell, even watching the new Snow White made me want to watch the old Snow White instead. Every single Disney remake makes me want to just watch the original. So I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, Disney, you're not doing a really good job. But apparently, DreamWorks did a good job with this one. Apparently, people are saying that this one, like, full blown kicks ass. Like, it's really good. Hi, Mango, says Queen Day and Night. Let's see, Mango Island says, hi, WP. Hi, Mango. Taylor Edward says, honestly, I agree with that statement. Oh, yeah. Slayron Hunter says, I've been struggling, but I am doing good. I studied psychology, went to UK for a tour, been plaguing Marvel Rivals, Platinum Trophy, and Persona 3 Reloaded, and bought Resident Evil 5. We were gonna play some Resident Evil 5 or 6, because I think that's next in our Resident Evil binge. We're trying to binge every single Resident Evil game. Hi Mango, says Queen Day and Night. Slayron Hunter says, I'm also having a part-time job of being an acting patient. An acting patient? You mean like an actor? Or like a hospital patient? Taylor Everett says, has anyone read the How to Train Your Dragon books? I have not, and I think you posted that on the comments. Hi, hello, Taylor Everett says, I'm curious, Watch Pony, have you ever read the How to Train Your Dragon books? And I totally missed that comment. Sorry about that. And no, I have not. Like I said, I watched the 3 movies, and that's it. I have not read the How to Train Your Dragon books, and I did not watch the like Netflix series, I think it was. Yeah, it was like a DreamWorks Netflix series of How to Train Your Dragon. I did not see that one either. But yeah, everything else I did see though, and I love, because How to Train Your Dragon is such a good franchise, I swear. Hospital patient, they use me to practice. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Where was I? Has anyone seen the How to Train Your Dragon books? Queen Day and Night. Watch Pony. Rarity, in the beginning. I'll do some more beatboxing. All right, let's see. Where is it? Rare Hill. John Redcorn. Wait a minute. I think he passed away, didn't he? And weren't they also gonna like? Let me look that one up. Let's see. Before I start eating my food. Speaking of dragons, coincidence that I drew Maleficent's death in Sleeping Beauty. Oh, you have? Oh, very cool. All right, let's see. Hey, more power to you. John Redcorn. King of the Hills, John Redcorn actor, shot dead. Oh no. Oh no, he didn't just die, he was killed? Oh man, that's a bummer. Let's see. BBC. Also, bummer is putting it extremely lightly. Let's see here. Yeah, just 59. Known for voicing John Redcorn on long-running TV animation King of the Hill. Oh my gosh. Wait, his husband said that a man started yelling violent homophobic slurs and then opened fire when they were visiting their former home, which was destroyed in a fire in January. Wow. Okay, well, that just put even more icing on this disaster cake. Not only was a man murdered, not only was this man loved by so many people by being a voice actor on King of the Hill, but this was also a homophobic crime. This was literally a hate crime. That's despicable. I hope whoever shot that guy gets punished by the full extent of the law. That's terrible. And people who kill people because they're gay is honestly terrible. They are scum. They are the worst kind of person to hang around to. And I do not approve. I do not approve. You know what I do approve of, though? Burgers inspired by dragons. So, yeah, definitely huge loss here. I wish you the best of luck with whoever is, in his circle in terms of, processing, funeral, missing, and of course everybody who knows and loves the dude. Like, big respects and absolute all the love to you, and I hope everything works out. Let's see, what else? Here we go. Happy Father's Day, everyone, says Queen Day and Night. Happy Father's Day indeed. I called my dad today, told him Happy Father's Day, because, you know, he is a really good dad. DJ Hazardous says, hey, more power to you. By all means, go watch it. Desire, though I see a cash milking grab. Well, I mean, like, sometimes it's obvious it's a cash grab, like what Disney is doing. But DreamWorks, I feel like they're kind of doing something a little brilliant here. Because How to Train Your Dragon is one of the few animated movies that absolutely translate beautifully into live action. A lot of the other Disneys do not. I'm sorry. But you cannot put freaking Snow White into animation, into live action. Mainly because of the dwarves. The dwarves were the best part. And the dwarves are so expressive because they're cartoons. And you can't do that with live action. Because either one, you hire little people to do it, like actual dwarves, and then you have a bunch of people being like, oh, it's outrageous. They're having little people perform for them like a little circus. And then you have, like, instead CGI dwarves, which is what they ended up using. And then they're like, oh, how ridiculous. They couldn't even get real dwarves. This is so inaccurate. And it's just a mess. And to top it off, they look weird. When you try to make cartoons realistic, they look gross. It's uncanny and it does not work, you know? That's why everybody hates Ugly Sonic, because they made Ugly Sonic realistic. Whereas if they made the new Sonic for the, you know, current Sonic live action movies, they made him more cartoony. And it works because it looks better. Some things are better off left animated than they do in real life. How to Train Your Dragon was a beautiful little mix that actually does work both ways. But I didn't see the movie yet, so I'm not going to say much. Next up. Hospital patient. They used me to practice ultrasound and some basic checkups. Ooh, okay. Taylor Edwards says, the only live action remake I feel is good is the Jungle Book remake. Ooh, that one's a good one. I can agree with that. Speaking of dragons, coincidence that I drew Maleficent's death in Sleeping Beauty. I have to report the UK is worth it, but I'm so used to a bidet. I actually want a bidet. Like, I never had a bidet before, but everyone complains about how, or not really complains, but everyone loves bidets. And I'm just so curious now. Like, I want to go to Japan just so I could try a bidet. Or anywhere in the world, honestly. Like, the US is so bidet phobic. I don't know why. Slayer Hunter says, there is no bidet in the UK. Queen Day and Night says, Jackie Chan is the Karate Kid, watch pony. Hell yeah, Jackie Chan is the man. And I do plan on watching that new Karate Kid too. It looks pretty good. Cody the Electabuzz says, hey yo. Hey, what up, Cody? Mango Island says, yep, a non-American way. Queen Day and Night says, hi, Cody. Cody says, today's my nephew's birthday. Hey, tell your nephew I said happy birthday. Mango Island says, if you know what I mean. Queen Day and Night gave a little wave. Or sorry, Cody gave Queen Day and Night a wave. Taylor Everett says, it's not fair what happened to him. Absolutely, I agree. Queen Day and Night says, wow, Holy Celestia. Mango Island says, Joss killer is arrested. Okay, so the killer did get arrested. Good. Well, good. Freaking jerk. Also, how was your week in LA? Says DJ Hazardous. It was great. Thank you very much, DJ Hazardous. Cody the Electabuzz says, I'm in Alabama until tomorrow. I'll be going back to Texas sometime tomorrow. Visit Oklahoma casino soon, and later gonna go to Watch Pony. Sweet, I'm having burgers. A How to Train Your Dragon burger. Also, look at this bag. That's actually really dope. That's a Island says, Queen Day and Night says to Mango, I feel you, dude. Taylor Edward is jumping. Queen Day and Night. Mango says thank you to Queen Day and Night. And Slayron Hunter dropped a few bombs. Taylor Edward has won 5 from the jump catching game. Cody and Mango are dropping bombs. Are we going to see the new John Wick movie, Watch Pony? You mean Ballerina, right? Because, low-key, I'm still behind on John Wick movies. I want to watch all the John Wicks so that I could watch Ballerina. Because I hear Ballerina is like the best of all of the John Wick movies. Funny enough. So, my burger's getting cold. Let's crack this open. Now that we're finally caught up with the comments. So let's see. Receipt. Napkins. That's a pretty good amount. And 3 ketchup packets. Hooray. That should be enough. Ah, look at that. Ooh. French fries. And here it is. The Dragon Burger. Or as it's called, the Dragon Flamed Grilled Whopper. Lately, Burger King has been getting a lot into some collabs. I mean, like, the last time I ate Burger King was for the Wednesday burger, which looked pretty good. So let's unravel this beauty. Oh, Taylor Edwards says that they actually made a reference to it in Sonic 3. Wait, in Sonic 3, they made a reference to Keanu Reeves being John Wick? That's actually pretty dope. All right. Dude, this thing is orange as a frickin' tangerine. Look at that. That thing is nuclear orange. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is so funny. I love the burger. They're making more John Wick movies. I think Hollywood's running out of ideas. Ha! Again, Queen Day and Night, you are preaching to the choirs. Hollywood has been out of ideas for so long. They are so uncreative that it hurts. Like, the last thing we need is another so-and-so movie of the same intellectual property shoved in our face over and over again. I mean, like, literally coming up is going to be another Superman movie, followed by another freaking remake of something. Dragons are the coolest. Yeah, dragons are the coolest. Look at that burger. It's like freaking power bait. It's like fish food. It's like a fish food orange right here. It'd be nice if dragons were real. I agree, dragons would be real. I would love it if dragons are real. So this is a boring Burger King cup, so I'm going to do something about it. First, I'm going to drink it. But I'm also going to pop this little puppy in YouTube Shorts drive-thru. A long time ago, one of my influencer friends was invited to a YouTube event, and it had this badass cup. And I was like, yo, can you give me this badass cup? And they were like, sure, Rigo, you're my best friend. I'm going to give you this badass cup. So you know what they did? They gave me the badass cup. And all this badass cup needs now is a badass straw. And everybody knows the best place to get a badass straw is from this badass pineapple. So I'm going to pop open this badass pineapple, take their badass straw, pop the pineapple back inside the badass pineapple. And then just pour some of this beauty, some of this beautiful Coca-Cola into this badass cup. And then give it just a little touch of grenadine. And now we have a Roy Rogers, or a Cherry Coke, if you like to call it that. Beauty. Guantanamera. Guantanamera. Oh, vida Guantanamera. Oh, it's not on right. Ugh, there we go. There we go, nice and flat, nice and grooved. Beauty. Look at that. Soda is already so much cooler. And then once I mix in the grenadine, beauty. Oh, so much better. All right. Let's get to eating, shall we? I just had Burger King today, said Cody the Electabuzz. Oh man, so many comments. I need to speed run this. All right, here we go. My sister's 4 kids are crazy today, and she'll be having a 5th baby in August. Congratulations. I just had Burger King today. Nice. I haven't seen Ballerina either. Hold off on that a little while. Cool. Taylor Edwards. Did you hear about Hell of a Boss being on Amazon Prime? Yes, I did. The video for it was super fun. They're making more John Wick movies. I think Hollywood's running out of ideas. I agree. Girly Glitter. I love the burger. Thank you, Girly Glitter. Cody. When I make a DC and Marvel crossover movie, Burger King should do a collaboration with it too, with red and blue icy drinks. Nice. Taylor Edwards. Dragons are the coolest magical creatures. Cody. It'd be nice if dragons were real. I agree. Girly Glitter. The sticks are very hot. Oh, you mean the mozzarella sticks? Yeah, they are. Taylor Everett says, what gets on my nerve is that there are so many great books that can do great movies, but yet they don't want to do it. I agree. Girly Glitter says, I saw the trailer yesterday. DJ Hazardous, looks like a Doritos burger bun. Girly Glitter, I saw the Karate Kid Legends yesterday. Queen Day and Night, I can't wait for the live-action Frozen movies where Elsa is casted by Taylor Swift in another Wicked movie. Oh man, I feel like that could actually happen. Cody, for my own Pokemon movie, I want actor Donald Glover, who voiced Simba, voice the character Oshawott, Kel Mitchell, voice Charmander, and Jack Black, voice Atrico. Oh my gosh. Taylor, I have bad news that they're going to make a Frozen remake along with Moana and Tangled. Mango Island. Also, happy 1st anniversary to Inside Out 2 and advanced happy 10th anniversary to Inside Out 1. DJ Hazardous. Also, I figured out I want to let you all know that Google Play is hosting an event on Roblox for some of you if anyone is interested. Queen Day and Night. Oh yeah, happy anniversary to Inside Out 1 and 2. Girly Glitter. They're selling Karate Cup kids in my theater. Sonic Boom Miscellaneous. Remember me? I was at BabsCon. It was the best con. Ooh, alright. That's all the comments. Hi there, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom Miscellaneous. BabsCon was the best. It was really fun. How are you? I'm trying to remember, because I met so many people at BabsCon. It's hard to keep track. Trying to make a little like eating mat so I don't dirty up my desk. I'm gonna place this burger right on it. All right, here we go. The burger probably got cold because I was reading so many comments, but what the heck? They gave me a whole chunk of lettuce. Look at that. They gave me a whole heart of lettuce. What the heck, Burger King? I thought this was a burger, not a lettuce sandwich. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, well this ought to be fun. Let me have a bite with like burger, so I'm actually gonna bite like right next to it. Okay, that was good. It's making me do a happy dance. As you could tell, it's a good burger. Very messy though. I need one of my napkins. I am good. That's good, Sonic Boom. I loved meeting the voice of Rainbow Dash. Oh yeah, Ashley Ball. Totally cool girl. Love her. She is so fun to hang around with. I say that as if I could hang around with her. Obviously, I never have, but if I did, I feel like we would go bowling or karaoke and have just the best of time. Like, for sure. I totally wish me and Ashley Ball would just hang out and we would just do something fun like karaoke. That would be so fun. But nonetheless, she's busy doing stuff because I'm busy doing stuff too. Burger King lettuce, no foot. Oh my gosh, Mango Island. Are you referring to that freaking cursed image of Burger King foot lettuce? Oh my gosh, that's a callback. Taylor Edwards. I would love to go to all those cons. Bad news is that I can't afford it. That's the story of everyone. If I was rich, I would go to every single convention, like ever. Like there's so many furry conventions, anime conventions, comic conventions, horror conventions that I would love to go to. But it's always money. Always money. That's why I prioritize pony conventions. Hell of a Boss is coming to Prime, which is awesome. I wanted to meet Brandon Rogers. That's nice. I would love to meet Brandon Rogers too and go karaoke with him. And then afterwards, we would grab some K barbecue. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. And then we would talk My Little Pony, because I am for sure, I am very certain, okay? And you can mark my words. Brandon Rogers is a brony in secrecy, okay? You cannot convince me otherwise. That dude is a brony for sure. Are you going to conventions anytime soon? No, sadly, I hit with a lot of financial troubles, and unless I go super viral on YouTube, I'm gonna be going to HarmonyCon and Everfree Northwest, but next year. So as far as the rest of this year goes, I think I'm done with conventions, sadly. I need to recuperate my bank account because holy crap, this was one of the most expensive years of my life. It was awful. I actually heard Brandon Rogers actually hates horses in real life. Wait, really? So Blitz, like, loves horses, but Brandon Rogers hates horses? Oh my gosh, that's actually really funny. Are you going to any conventions? Taylor Edwards, I tried to send Brandon Rogers a fan letter, but it got sent back. Aw, that's a shame. Girly Glitter says he's such a talented man. Taylor Edwards says, I actually heard that Brandon Rogers hates horses in real life. Mango Island says, it was amazing for us to meet Nora Mermaid at Babs years after attending one of her panels at Ponyfest Online. Oh, wait, Mango Island, you saw Nora Mermaid? Dude, I got to be on like 2 panels with her. One of them was for like, hosted by Princess Deadpool. It was the, Canterlot Squares, yeah, Canterlot Squares or Canterlot like Gardens or something like that. But it was like Hollywood Squares, but with us. I was there with like Silver Quill, and I was there with like Keyframe, and you know, obviously Princess Deadpool was hosting the whole thing, and so many other horse famous people. It was super fun. I loved it. I loved doing that. Brandon is just like Swagger Souls and Apanda, who are bronies and confirmed in YouTube videos. Yeah, because everyone's secretly a brony. You can't convince me otherwise. Taylor Edwards says, I actually heard that Wallace's voice actor from Wallace and Gromit actually hates cheese. Hey, that's just all the more proof that voice actors aren't always like the characters that they portray. Just like me. I'm a very kind-hearted individual and very chill. But there are moments where I have the bomb cursor in my eye and the other eye, and I start dropping bombs everywhere I go. So long, everybody. Boom, boom, boom. Explosion. Just like that one girl from that one anime. All right, so I'm going to take a bite out of this lettuce chunk, and I'll let you know how that is. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, so much lettuce. Whew. Wow. That was, yeah. I pretty much got what I expected. I mean, yeah, it was a lot of lettuce. But it was delicious. Fanatic Mitchell says, hey, Watch Pony, gonna go out with my folks for Father's Day. See you next weekend. All right, Fanatic Mitchell, have fun. Bye. All right. Girly Glitter says, I'm deciding on another game to play for my PS5. Not sure what game to play. I know everyone's going crazy over the Switch 2, which, by the way, is anyone getting the Switch 2? No, I will not, because I'm mad at Nintendo. Nintendo's being stupid. Like, I'm one of Nintendo's biggest fanboys, and Nintendo is, like, being so shady as of late. Like, one, they don't allow Let's Plays. I tried for the longest time to make like Splatoon Let's Plays because I love Splatoon. And then when I see other YouTubers do it, you have to be on like a select list in order to be able to upload any Nintendo anything. Like, that's why we never see any Splatoon Let's Plays. We never see any Nintendo or Mario Let's Plays. Like, they only allow a few certain ones. Like, unless you're Jaden Animations, you're not going to do any Mario videos ever. Second, they're suing Pal Worlds purely because their game is so similar. Now, obviously, I'm not a fan of Pal Worlds. I never played the game. I'm not into it. But the fact that Nintendo can sue a game just because it's too similar to their game, even though they're clearly not ripping it off. They're not even calling it Pokemon like Digimon did. No, they're calling it Pal Worlds. Like, obviously there are some similarities, but the fact that Nintendo is like actively trying to like destroy them is very, very bad. It's not a good image for you, Nintendo. I'm sorry. And then number 3, they recently retired the voice of Princess Peach, and they did not say a word. She is going to retire in 8 minutes, and I am pretty damn convinced that they're just going to replace her with AI in the future games from now on. Like, what the heck? Like, how dare you disrespect Princess Peach like that? Like, why, Nintendo, why? So, yeah. Not to mention, everybody's already mad at Nintendo for charging $80 for new games and the ridiculous price tag of the Switch, too. Like, that one, I don't know. Maybe is it corporate greed, or maybe it's just the price of everything now. Because, you know, every year things are getting more and more expensive. Who knows? But I will not buy a Switch 2. I will not buy the new Mario Kart. And, honestly, there's no games I want on the Switch 2 yet. Like, the only games I play on my Switch are Splatoon and Smash Bros. I don't even play Mario Kart. The only time I ever play Mario Kart is when I visit my friend who already has one. You know? So that's why I'm like, no, Nintendo, you're being way too fishy. You don't allow people to emulate your games. You don't allow people to do Let's Plays of your games. You get mad at people for merely uploading trailers of your games. And yet at the same time, you're like telling everybody, oh, please, please, play our games. Like, freaking no, stop it. You're killing your own publicity for your own games, and yet you're charging people $20 more than the average person to buy future games. I'm still amazed that Smash Bros is still $60 right now if you wanted to buy one. And that game is so old. Like, I don't know. Nintendo, please, I've been such a big fan for my whole life. Why are you being so dumb? That's why I'm not buying a Switch 2. Alright, anyway, sorry, I got in a bit of a tangent. Yesterday, Taylor Edwards says, I met the nephew of one of the actors from Jaws. His nephew wrote a book about him. Oh, cool. Girly Glitter, I'm deciding on playing a... Oh yeah, PS5. Mango Island says, don't taste like number 15, JK. Girly Glitter says, how are you, Watch Pony? I'm good. I'm good now that I get that out of my system. Taylor Edwards says, I see how so many people are playing Legend of Zelda games without any problems. Yeah. Girly Glitter says, yeah, I heard about that. They can't do that. Yep. I hit 1K. Everyone's jumping. Taylor says, I'm playing Terraria. Ooh, Terraria. Nice. Blaze Gunner is here. Hey, Blaze. What up, dude? Mango is here. Mango and Taylor dropping bombs. DJ Hazardous says, we're edging closer to another Smiley 7 prediction, which is $10 for a bag of chips being the normal. Oh yeah, no, I'm thoroughly convinced that is going to happen within the next 5 to 10 years. Depending if we get into another war, or if we somehow run out of potatoes in the world because of, you know, the environment being cooked by global warming. I'm pretty sure within 5 to 10 years we will have $10 bag of chips. But there will be a substitute called Pringles. Pringles are going to stay $3. You know why? Because they're not made out of potato chips. They're made out of powdered potato. You take the powdered potato, put them in the mold, bake them, and then boom, you got a Pringle. And then you fill up a whole tube of them, and now they're all the same shape, all the same size. That's why Pringles are so damn cheap, because they're not made out of potato. Well, yeah, they're made out of potato, but they're turned into a powder, and then they get turned into a chip. Like, that's what's going to happen. There's going to be either $3 Pringles or $10 potato chips. Like, there's going to be the product and then the cheap alternative that's going to be at least somewhat affordable for the people who have no choice but to get that, you know, or starve or just not have potato chips. And the $10 potato chips are going to be for the rich people who have enough money to splurge on $10 potato chips. That's crazy. Taylor says, I notice your Discord server now has a meme channel. However, your rules still say memes aren't allowed. Yeah, I'm deleting that Discord server. I'm creating a new one because of things like that. Like, I have rules and channels that contradict each other, and I need to just fix it. That, and there's too many inactive people on it, so I'm just going to do like a purge. So I'm going to create a new Discord and create new links, so for everybody who's active and wants to join in, could just join in, you know? Howdy, 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 says Blaze. Taylor says, I played on my Xbox 360. Oh, nice. Terraria on the 360. Oh, man. So, Mango Island asked the Magic 8 Ball, can I drop another bomb? And then the 8 Ball says, outlook good. All right. You want to drop bombs? Well, then how about I drop the opposite? I'll drop a bunch of stars. Everyone jump, jump. Type exclamation mark jump. That's not exclamation mark jump. Let me fix that. Exclamation mark jump. There we go. Type exclamation mark jump and you'll get the stars. Get the stars, get the stars, get the points while I eat a burger. You know, I was expecting a little more meat, you know, in my burger. But hey, it tastes good. Oh wow, Taylor is jumping all over the place. Why is nobody else jumping? Mango Island jumped, but twice. DJ Hazard is straight up just fell asleep. Look at that. Taylor has won 5. Dude, Taylor won 45 points. Taylor got all the stars. Congratulations, Taylor. Like, you just got all the stars and nobody else jumped. Taylor Edwards jumped. A little too late, Taylor Edwards. Like, all the stars are gone. Yeah, again, Taylor Edwards. It's a little too late. Here, I'll drop 3 more. 3 more stars for people who want to jump and catch them. You have to jump and then catch the stars. That's how you play. Gotta rest on them carbs. Thanks. I agree. Hey, there we go. Oh man, is that one gonna go to Taylor Edwards? Girly Glitter? Who's gonna get it? Oh, we still got 1 more star. Gonna pull up my chair a little bit. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Now Taylor's falling asleep. Mango Island says, for my MLPG4 rewatch marathon, I'm almost done with the 3 Equestria Girls specials, and I'm on my way to season 7. Nice. You're rewatching the whole thing? That's sweet. So tell me, guys, are there any remakes? Oh, no. Actually, I want to talk about dragons. Because we were talking about dragons earlier. What dragon would be cool to have in real life? Or better yet, no, a better question. What dragon is a cool dragon that is not from How to Train Your Dragon? So no Lightwing, no Nightwing. Any other dragon. Because, like, I'm gonna try and think. How about Faffy? Do any of you know Faffy? Faffy is a lightning dragon, a dragon who can breathe lightning. And he's from the old school Disney show, Dave the Barbarian. Obviously, we have Spike. Spike's a dragon. We have Ember, badass dragon. We have Smolder, a snarky, wisecracking dragon. Star Quasar from Yu-Gi-Oh! Star Quasar from Yu-Gi-Oh! Whoa. Is that Cosmic Quasar Dragon? That's what that is? Dude, that is dope as hell. Let's start browsing the internet, shall we? Let's take a look. Go on to React, shall we? Let's see, where's the, here we go, the studio mode. It's not popping up. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Look at that beauty. That is a beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh card, if I say so myself. Cosmic Quasar Dragon. Man, that's cool. How much? Oh, man. I just wanted to see the image. Open image in a new tab. Can I look bigger? Attack 4,000, defense 4,000. Okay. Whoa, okay, we got the whole stats around here. That's pretty cool. Alright, who else? The Winged Dragon of Ra. Ooh, who is that again? The Winged Dragon of Ra. Oh, it's another Yu-Gi-Oh card. Okay. The Winged Dragon of Ra sings... Spirit sings, a powerful creature that rules over all that is mystic. Ooh, that's badass. American Dragon, of course. That one's a classic. The the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, you know what? We gotta set a rule for Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I'm just now realizing there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards that have dragons. Because yeah, there's a blue eyes white dragon, American Dragon, Jake Long. Let's see. Now for American Dragon, I want to ask, did you guys like this design more or the new design more? Cause like they're both surprisingly different. Like when they wanted to like continue the story but not reboot it, like I was okay with the stylization of like this compared to you know, like there we go, like this compared to like the old animation. But like the design of the dragon changed so much. Like there's that dragon, but then this is what it used to be. Like not gonna lie, this dragon I like more. He actually looked stronger. This one looks this one looks like a stoner brother. Season 1 design for Jake. Okay, yeah, see, so I'm not the only one who thinks that. Let's see. Dave the Barbarian, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me show you guys. Faffy, Dave the Barbarian. This lovable little potato is Faffy. This is Faffy, the wonderful world of Faffy here, from Dave the Barbarian. Such a lovable little runt, like, and by far like the funniest character in the entire show. And this is coming from a cast of like of a cowardly dragon or a cowardly barbarian, a horribly coordinated wizard, a girl who was constantly mistaken as a monkey, and a princess who is so absorbed in her own self-image. Like, it's hilarious. And of course, how could I forget the Dark Lord Chuckles, the silly piggy, one of the best villains. The Dark Lord Chuckles of Silly Piggy, or his name, Chuckles. He was the Doofenshmirtz before Doofenshmirtz was a thing, okay? Like, the Dark Lord Chuckles is the best, like, nonsensical, funny villain that Disney has had before Phineas and Ferb came along and brought over Doofenshmirtz. Speaking of, Phineas and Ferb are back. They have new episodes. Like, they're back to making more episodes, which is really cool. You're looking for Smaug. Oh, yes, Smaug. That's from The Hobbit. Smaug Dragon. Yeah, look at that beast. Hell yeah, that's a badass dragon. That is absolutely, like, when you think of dragon, you think of Smaug. That is the dragon. Like, hell yeah. Liu Kang's classic animality. Oh, Liu Kang, yeah. Well, I don't know if I could show that one. So, like, if you don't like blood, be careful. Liu Kang animality. I think I typed Liu Kang wrong. Yeah, no, I spelled it right. Oh, here we go. These images are good. So that dragon is pretty cool. It's also glowing green, which is nice. Um, and the evolution of this animality has always been a green dragon, which is really cool. And then, like, yeah, when it became, like, even more... Oh, that's an action figure. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and there we go. The original design plus the updated. Yeah, see, that's a badass dragon there. Never breathe fire. Like, I've never seen this dragon breathe fire, but it is absolutely feared because literally just one bite of this monster will absolutely eat you in half. Like, that's a badass dragon. Um, let's see. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Taylor Everett says, as much as I love the second season of redesigns, I much prefer the original design for Jake's dragon. Yeah, see, I agree. Like, I don't mind the new animation style of American Dragon, but I absolutely do wish they kept the original dragon design instead of trying to make him one of those skinny dragons, you know? Because I feel like that's what they tried to do, and it did not work out well. As for a backup choice, I choose Inferno Dragon from Clash of Clans. Oh, look at that! That's a cute little guy. He's wearing one of his victims' helmets. That's a cute little goober. I never played Clash of Clans, so I have no idea who this guy is. But he looks cute. I don't know what his power level is or anything, or like how the game works, but yeah, again, he looks cute. Let's see, as much as I love the second design, I much prefer the original design for Jake's dragon. What about the Dark Dragon from American Dragon Jake Long? Ooh, the Dark Dragon. American Dragon Jake. There we go. The Dark Dragon. Ah, yeah, that guy who was there for one episode. This guy gave me a lot of Maleficent vibes. Mainly just because of the black and purple. Like, look at that. That totally looks like Maleficent's, like, brother or something like that. Like, not even in Evil X. He's, like, literally, like, related to Maleficent. I am convinced. You cannot convince me otherwise. Because, yeah, look at this sucker. And check this out. Like, a lot of people also thought that that's just a recolor of Jake's original dragon design. And I'm like, well, that's just all the more reason why Jake's original design is so badass. You know what I mean? But yeah, that dude is awesome too. And by far one of the biggest threats. Like, forget about the Hunts clan. Like, nah. They don't stand a chance against this guy. Now, this guy's a real threat in that show. Shenron from Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, that's another good one. Shenron. Yes. The wish-granting dragon Shenron. Hell yeah. That's a badass dragon. Absolutely. And absolutely the best, like, example in media in terms of those, like, you know, more, you know, Asian-oriented dragon designs of having a giant serpent instead of, you know, a giant lizard. Because, like, giant lizard dragons are more of a European-inspired, like, history. Whereas in the Chinese or, you know, Eastern Oriental countries, they were much more common to have dragons that looked more like a giant snake in the sky. And they don't have wings. They fly like snakes just swimming through water. It's amazing. Like, how the hell does this dragon fly without wings? And that's, you know, just all the more reason why they're so magical and mystical and badass. Like, look at that. That is a badass picture of Shenron. Love it. Ender from Minecraft. Ooh, Maleficent in the dragon form. Yep, definitely. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh no, wait. What? Reginald and Conroy from Quest of Camelot. I have not heard of those. What the heck? Reggie? Oh, Reginald. Reginald and Conroy. Reginald and Conroy. Huh. I guess I have to type the whole thing. Reginald and Conroy from Quest of Camelot. Oh, these guys. I have very vague memories of these two. And another example of, you know, a dragon with two heads, which is another fun thing that, like, dragons love to do. Like Dragon Tales, you guys remember, like, the kids show Dragon Tales? That one also had a dragon with two heads. And that one was a lot of fun. And yeah, they always make the funnest little, like, comic relief characters. But yeah, those are cool. Mushu from Mulan. Ah, yes. Who could forget Mushu from Mulan? he was such a good dragon that they didn't even bother to put him in the live action remake. I'm like, yeah, you can try, but you can't. You can't master or you can't get rid of Mushu. He is the absolute beast, the absolute best. You can try, but you can't. You're gonna fail. I'm sorry, people, you're gonna fail if you try to, like, replicate only a fraction of what Mushu can do. The Hunts clan were a lot more threatening in the second season. The first season, they were just a bunch of bumbling idiots. Yes, Taylor Edwards, I agree. The Hunts clan really needed that second season reboot. Transmetal 2, Megatron's beast mode is a dragon. What? Transmetal 2, Megatron beast mode. What the heck is this? Transmetal Megatron? Transmetal 2 Megatron Legacy. Interesting. So he looks like this, but then can transform into a dragon? Whoa, that's pretty cool. Very cool. Alright, let's see. Did I miss one? A single target dragon which shoots a beam of fire increases ×2 damage every time you're locked into the target. Oh, really? That's Inferno Dragon from Clash of Clans? Oh, that's really cool. Alright, let's see. Reginald, Steamboat Willie, Maleficent, yes. Oh, Ender from Minecraft. I knew I missed one. Ender Minecraft. No, the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon. Yeah, look at that. Beauty. Technically, like, the only boss in, like, Minecraft. So that way Minecraft technically has a story mode. Or at least something that will give you the credits, you know? Which, you know, for the record, I have never played. And I want to, you know, just out of respect for Minecraft. Because, yeah, like, every Minecraft fanatic has to defeat the Ender Dragon, you know, at some point. It's kind of like a rites of a rites of passage. Mm. Mm-hmm. All right. Dojo from Shaolin Showdown? Oh, I spelled Shaolin wrong. Whoa. What the heck? Well, to be honest, I've very rarely seen a lot of Shaolin Showdown, but I had no idea there was this cool dragon here. And once again, he's much more of like the oriental side of a dragon. Because, like, look at this guy. He has no wings and yet could fly through the sky just by swimming in it. That's a cool dragon. Love the expressions on his face. That's nice. Let's see. Mushu. Man, what a nostalgic flashback. I love Dragon Tales. Kind of crazy that the Elder Dragon could speak Spanish. Oh, yeah, that's true. Venga pa' acá, chiquitos. Follow me. Alright. Dragonoid from Bakugan. Interesting. Dragonoid. Oh, whoops. Dragonoid Bakugan. Here we go. Whoa. Is that what that is? Or is this the Bakugan? Okay, so that's like the illustration. That's the real life Bakugan. Because Bakugans are still toys. So there's the core, the ultra, the core, the ultra, the core, the ultra. Ah, I almost sneezed. Let's see. Donkey's wife from Shrek. Of course. Shrek Dragon. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting how thick this dragon is. I'm like, damn, no wonder Donkey was so quickly enamored by this dragon. Like, look at this dragon's lips. Like, this dragon came ready. Like, oh my gosh. Uh, and yeah, like, if any dragon can somehow have a relationship with a donkey, like, I don't know what's stopping, people. Like, there's, like, I think a statistic that say, like, 60% of marriages end in divorce. But I'm like looking at Donkey and Dragon being like, how the heck can a relationship with a donkey and a dragon stay so well that they not only stay together, but they even have kids? And I'm like, yeah, why or how? And just what's stopping people? Like, if they can have a relation, if a relationship like this can work, then any relationship can work, you know? You may look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm a donkey, but you know what? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna get me a dragon for a wife. Like, that's what Donkey had. That's the kind of positive mentality you need, honestly. Like, learn that lesson from Donkey. The official mascot of the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic had a dragon? Orlando Magic mascot? Oh, it's this guy. This guy's a dragon? I've seen this guy a lot. He's showed up in like TikToks and stuff where he's like messing with people, like throwing popcorn and stuff, or like giving like flowers or beanie babies or stuff, like giving plushies to people. That guy's a dragon? Is it because it's called Orlando Magic? And maybe that's why? Oh, either way, that's funny. Oh, and he's also blue. That's cool. I had no idea he was a dragon. That's funny. One more. The Dracaron from Ink Rose Universe. Ooh, Ink Rose. DJ Hazardous giving a sus face. Hey, DJ Hazardous, you're not allowed to give out a sus face, especially with what I said about Dragon from Shrek. After I gave that whole spiel about how there's so many divorce rates, and yet somehow a donkey and a dragon can hold a better relationship than all of them. Sleep well, Mango. Oh, Mango. It's already 5:30 a.m. and I gotta go to sleep. Bye, WP. All right, Mango Island. Have a good night. Sleep well, Mango. The Game of Thrones dragon. I'll look up that one, but first I gotta look up Dracaron from Ink Rose. Oops. Ink Rose. Is that it? Nope. That's a dragon in pink rose stickers. Let me just type in Dracaron. See if that pops up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Ink Rose is not famous enough to pop up on Google Maps or Google Images just yet. I found this picture by Ink Rose. Kickstarter live on X. Time for some Mariposa world building. Wait, what the heck is this? This is from Ink Rose. What is this? Time for some Mariposa world building. The Dracicon species are so tough and hard to hunt that they love fighting tooth and nail and plasma breath over minor squabbles. In fact, it's a regular hobby like football game match or Little League. Huh. So these species then are the what? No, I wanted to. Darn it. Carol insulted my casserole recipe today. She said it was bland, typical of Linda's work. Egads, what did you say back? Gotta fix the orientation of this. Maybe if I take out the co-pilot? Hey, there we go. That's better. Egads, what did you say back? Oh, I challenged her to the noontime tiff tomorrow. We'll see how bland this casserole is when it's stuffed down her throat. Carol versus Linda. Woohoo. Okay, so they're just anthro dragons then. Okay, so there's just a dragon species. Well, that's cool. I like their designs. Oh, damn. Look at them go. That's a really great action shot. Like, talent due where talent is deserved. Ink Rose is a great illustrator. At least I think she drew this, because this looks like her art style. So, and the name of this species is just called Dracaron. The Dracaron species. They're kind of similar to the My Little Pony dragons, because Ember mentioned that whenever they have a dispute or like a fight, they tough it out in one-to-one battles. And whoever wins, you know. Wait, what's this? There's a comment here. It says here, I noticed that you made it that the females can wrap their rings around their waists so they look like skirts. Smart. Really? Wait, I didn't even notice that. No, I see they're... Oh, it's because they're fighting. Wait a minute. That's right. The females all have skirts. The females all don't have wings popping out like the guys do. The guys have their wings popping out of the back of their shirts, like there's holes in them. But the females all have skirts. None of them... Interesting. And that's why it's because for the girls, their wings are like down like by their butts. Like that's... So their wings are kind of more like tails, weirdly enough. Interesting. Well, obviously, this girl can't... Oh! I get it now. See, the wing is yellow like her top. So when the wings wrap around, it's like a dress. Same thing with the pink here. So these shorts that they're wearing underneath are actually under their wing skirts that they make. So every girl in this shot is wearing a top that matches their wings. And yes, she's wearing the same outfit. And yeah, her wings, nonetheless, yeah, are wrapping around her waist instead of popping out the back like the guys. That's such a funny little detail. Oh, wow. That's funny. Right. There are 2 dragons from Danny Phantom, but I can't remember their names. And the Game of Thrones dragons. Danny Phantom dragons. Oh, there are 2 dragons. There's this guy. Excuse me. The thing is just called Dragon. Oh, from like that princess one. And then there's this dragon. Interesting. Yeah, apparently neither one of these dragons have... Oh, wait, no, I forgot. Frickin' that woman turns into a dragon. That's right, that girl ghost turns into a dragon when she's mad. And there was an episode where a teenage girl got a hold of that, and they ended up, like, she ended up turning into a dragon as well. That's funny. All right. And I think that's all the dragons. So let's get back to my fries, shall we? Well, in all honesty, these fries have gotten cold. I mean, I'm still gonna eat them, but I probably want to put them back into the microwave or something. But we're just about ready to wrap it up here. So I'm gonna move on to dessert, which is gonna be a lovely little treat from Mexico. I even finished my soda, which was delicious. But you know what's a fun little thing to have afterwards? A little bit of fruit. And when I recently went to Mexico, I got this lovely little treat called a reglazo de mango. This reglazo is Spanish for a ruler, which is why they give you a ruler at the end of it. But yeah, apparently it's a ruler, so you could be like, bah, take that, take that, don't, ow. I whacked my thigh and it hurt. Oh, frick. Ow, this thing is hard. It's candy. I wasn't expecting it to be hard. And I'm like, it's bendy, you know? It's soft. It's soft candy. That's why I wasn't expecting it to hurt. But anyways, this is like in typical Mexican candy fashion, mango, but coated in a little bit of spicy something, sweetie spice powder, which makes it really delicious. So let's try this out. It's literally like a whole mango bar, just, you know, covered in that sweet, spicy candy. So let's pop this thing open. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that's good. Look at that. And you get a whole 15 centimeters of this. Like, that's super dope. Mmm. Alright, so since we're wrapping up this stream, I suggest we get to one of my favorite entries, which is destroy the Discord server and create a new one, but also end it with the bum-ba-da-dum, a don't laugh challenge. Let's take a look and see what we got. I love those type of candies. Ah, nice, DJ Hazardous. I like those type of candies too. Let's see, let's go to my saves. Alright, here we go. Whoop, wait. There we go, that should do it. Alright, one more, and... Alright, here we go. Ready? Sup, my man? Hey, Pingu Dude. What up, Pingu Dude? How are you doing? You're just in time for a try not to laugh challenge, where I'm gonna try not to laugh and fail at it because most of these are from the Contagious Laughter subreddit, which, as you all know, is my kryptonite. I suck at not laughing with these contagious laughs. just because contagious laughs for some reason is always my weakness. All right, ready? Here we go. I love those types of candies. Sup, my man. All right, perfect. So this first one is called Bro Wasn't Even Playing. All right, then. Here we go. What kind of a laugh is that? Who the hell laughs like ha 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 ha? Who the hell laughs like that? Damn it. How could I fail on the first one? Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was really funny. Okay then. Fine. We're wrapping up the stream anyways. We'll be fine. Let's see, what's this? Playing cornhole. Okay, I love cornhole. Let's see. Wait, hold up. Hold the phone. Why is it so big? Like, look at this. Why is this so huge? This is cheating. This is not fair.
Oh my god, she made it. Oh my god, we're 6 bags in. She made it.
That's so bad.
I can't do this.
Damn it. Why is he coughing when he laughs? Oh my gosh. Yeah, again, that's just ridiculous. I mean, how the hell did you miss? How could you miss that? That's literally bigger than a toilet. Like, the entire toilet could fit through that hole. Okay, this guy's laugh is very contagious. Okay, I will agree. Now, what's this? A little child saying cotton balls. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna be funny, so let's take a look.
Anna, where's the cotton balls? Where? Can you find me the cotton balls? What are they called?
Cotton balls.
What are they called?
Cotton balls.
I can't hear you.
Cotton balls.
God. Where did the "ak" come from? It's cotton, not. Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. It's not as funny as the others, but it was funny. Okay, what the heck is this? I love you, I love you. Is this a magic trick? What is this?
Love you, love you, love you too. Okay, okay.
Well, now I know whose it is. Interesting. Leave her alone. She's already swallowed a noisemaker. I am so happy you're here.
I can hear it in the background. What the hell is this?
show just for those 10 people.
What the heck? See, magic unlocked. Okay, so she is a magician. Holy crap. I wonder how the heck those people laugh like that. Oh, Elijah Walton is here. Hi there, WP. It's been a while. Hi there, Elijah. So, that was funny. Can I have another bite of my candy here? Alright, so apparently this is, from what I'm guessing, Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's see what this is. Hi there, WP, it's been a while. Yes, Elijah, it has been. We're about to watch another video. Here we go. Try not to laugh.
Boys, one more time! One more time. Let's ride! Yeah! Oh. Oh. Christ's sake! Can't you ride?
Even the NPCs are tired of this. Even the horse fell. Like, how?
Easy.
Have you been affected by the Canadian wildfires? No, I have not, Elijah. Alright. I guess we got time for one last video, and then we're calling it an end to the stream. So, this last one is called Keeping Cool and Getting a Good Laugh Out of It. Alright, here we go. I can already tell this is about frickin' roof, like a roof window open and ice is just falling out.
No! Don't close! It's not closing! Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? It won't
It keeps opening. What the heck? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh man. Oh wow. As soon as I was like ready to go and call it an end of the stream, we freaking get 5 more viewers now. Holy crap. And there was only one left when I was like watching all of these videos. That's so funny. Alright then, well hello there 5 viewers. I suppose we could watch a few more. But for these I'm gonna legit try not to laugh.
Do you remember the shot?
That one looks copyrighted. Okay. Maybe not that. That's 3 minutes. Like, I'm definitely not gonna watch that. Okay, this one looks good. I have no idea where it is. Where's the rest? Okay. Gonna try not to laugh. And that goes for all of you who are watching too. Here we go. Where's the rest?
Agora. Vai. Ó, uma pizza de pudim, né, cara? Uma pizza de pudim.
Alright, so far, I'm doing good. I can't find your Reddit. Oh, the Watch Pony Reddit? I think it died because nobody used it. Besides, Elijah, I'm gonna create a new one. A new Watch Pony Reddit and a new Discord server just because they're dead. Let's face it, they're just dead. They're so inactive that literally Discord and Reddit were both like, you know what? We're gonna delete these due to inactivity. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. That was funny. But yeah, I would be so surprised too. Like, that pan was so thick, and what came out was a freaking pancake of a flan. At least I think it's flan. Or flan. Alright, let's see. 2V or not 2V? This is from Gaming. YouTube Gaming. So let's check this out. Alright, remember, try not to laugh.
Oh no. These guys are scrapping for position.
Fucker. I didn't even see ya.
What's affecting the betting? I see, yes.
You're in the middle. Right side's clear. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Did you play? Oh, you better finish. Why is there a bumper? Oh dear, oh there's a bee still bouncing.
Oh, sorry.
I literally went over them.
Oh, hello, Flamingo.
Hello.
Oh, you gotta watch that from the replay.
Okay. Okay. It was funny, but I did not laugh, which was okay.
Balance challenge.
Okay, balance challenge. All right, let's take a look at this one. Let's go one more.
Balance challenge. Interlock your hands. Push down. Now look at the bottom of your feet behind you. Aye.
They almost got me. But that's a funny challenge. Balance challenge. That's really funny. I like that. That's really funny. Oh, no, that laugh doesn't count. That was after the fact.
I'm stopping it for.
That was after the fact. Alright. I found a video of an abandoned JCPenney that was still playing music. Pretty insane. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's see. This one looks pretty good. Oil change in a car. Those are always fun. Let's see here. Oh no, I can
Where's the
already tell
rag, Gene?
this is
Oh, it's spilling, Gene. Where's the rag? I thought you had a rag. I can't get it now. I can't get it. I thought you had all that. I don't even know if it's not. Oh my God! Oh my God! Get out! Oh my God, I got that in a video. Oh my God! Oh my God, Santa, look what you did! Oh no! Look what you did!
Oh no! That poor lady. Oh, I knew it was gonna be bad. Like when she was tilting that dish, like that collecting, like that oil pan, I was like, oh no, she's gonna spill it. And yeah, it happened. But I did not expect like half of her shirt to be just drenched in oil. That was so bad. Oh no. And apparently this is from America's Funniest Home Videos. So AFV is apparently still a thing, which is amazing. A weirdo says, looking buff. Thank you very much. Alright, coworkers, right? Alright, let's see what this is. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Swing that thing.
Okay, that one made that made me laugh. That one made me laugh. So who was making that voice? Was it the big guy? That is him.
That thing. Harder. Oh yeah. Oh God, I'm coming.
Smart. I love that he just threw away the friggin'. I love that he just threw away the hammer. That was so funny. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. What is?
I'm mostly.
Hey.
Oh, this looks pretty funny. A friend finds her rollerblades and her grandma's walker. All right. This is gonna be a disaster. I can already tell.
Fran found my rollerblades and Grandma's walker.
That chortle, that little snort, always gets me. It always gets me. All right, I think that's the last one for the day, so let's pop on back. All right. Elijah Walton says, drenched in oil, somebody get the darn power wash. Yes, I agree, Elijah Walton. Also, Elijah, there is a new Discord server, and it's going to be similar to the old one, but I'm going to have it with less channels, so there's more of a, better system, and hopefully more active users this time. So, look forward to that. As for everybody else, thank you so much for watching, but I think now is a good time to end the stream. So I'll see you all hopefully next week. And until then, remember, stream never bothered me anyways. New videos coming out soon, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Hi. Having too much fun. Bye.